Who's there? Come in.
Hello.
Hello.
So what are we cooking today?
Today we are making some delicious red pepper soup.
Wow.
Yum. You ready to get started?
Yeah.
Woohoo! Okay, first we're going to turn on the correct burner, which is, I never feel confident at that. We're going to put this to like a medium heat. And Miss Selah and Gabriella, can you pass me the oil, please? Oh yeah. Oil. And we have 2 tablespoons of olive oil in. If you don't have olive oil, you can use any type of oil that you have on hand. We're just gonna let that heat up. And next we're gonna have, yeah, do you see it? It's heating up. It sounds like a dragon. The fire helps us cook, doesn't it? And that's just gonna go in. You'll see it start to shimmer and you'll smell it. So that's, when that happens, you know it's ready. Yep. And what we'll be doing is adding a pound of
oil.
You smell it? Should we try to put it in? So we're going to be using ground beef in this. If you don't have ground beef, you can just carry on. You don't need it. You can also do chicken, turkey, sausage. So this is a very versatile recipe. Yes. Mm-hmm. You like beef, huh? Selah likes steak.
Yeah.
Or any type of meat like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And yeah, so to keep this vegetarian, you just omit the meat and you can add more vegetables. That's the other great thing about this recipe is that you can add tons of veggies. Would you like to see? And so what we're going to do, hold on, Selah, let me tell my arm. Thank you, baby. And then I'll pick you up. So what the goal of this is just to brown your meat. And then we'll be putting in onions. And I'm just chopping it up to make it flat and get it out of that blob shape.
Sure.
What do you got in your cup, Selah? I love your beautiful cardinal cup. You want to come over? Okay, hold on 1 second. Mommy will help you. All right, that's browning up nicely. And here we just prepared all of our ingredients ahead of time. That makes cooking less stressful, and also it helps save you're in a rush and you have a little bit of time in the morning. You can just prepare your ingredients, go wherever you need to go, and when you're going to make dinner, you have everything set. And it's so fast. It really is helpful. Would you like to take a seat? Okay, come here. Oh my gosh, you're getting so big. Can you keep in there? It's sizzling. It's starting to smell really good. And so the inspiration for this recipe this week from SPO, our offering was red peppers and orange peppers. We also got tons of tomatoes, which is fabulous. And then we got diced tomatoes as well. And so this recipe calls for all of those things. And we got pasta. And so this soup can also be placed over pasta. Today we're just going to be doing white rice. You can put in there as well, cooked white rice. If you did uncooked, then it would soak up all your juices. Okay. But I just have this in the refrigerator and I needed to use it up, so this is a great way to do that. And it's really talking right now. It says, hurry up, please. I was joking earlier, this is like a window into what it looks like when I'm cooking. And Selah's
on your hip.
On my hip, or she's on a chair. I think it's really important for kids to see.
Well, that's how they learn and they are part of it, and they probably like food better.
Yes, exactly. And often when they cook, they're more interested in eating it.
She already wants it so good. I know.
All right, so Gabriella, I think we're at the point where we can put in some onion.
Onion.
All right, let me move that chair for you. You got it. And that's 1 onion. It's about a medium onion. And this is just chopped up. Yep. It probably would equate to about 1 cup. I wouldn't get too concerned. Just be careful. Remember, this is hot. So I wouldn't get too concerned about the amount of the onion. when you see the recipe, if it's like 3/4 of an onion or 1 cup of an onion, just put in an onion you have. It's gonna taste delicious. I know you want some broth. I'll get you some. Oh man. Here, let me get it for you so that way we're not putting our hands in there. No, thank you. Okay, and these are just gonna soften up. Come here, Lou. All right, Gabriella, do you mind while I get her some broth? Just keeping an eye on that?
Yes.
And we're going for translucent onions. All right. Hold on one second. This is also why it's wonderful to have a team in the kitchen.
Yay.
Everyone's needs can be taken care of. And we're all supporting each other, which is huge. All right, so I'm hearing you want a little broth and a little tomato sauce. Awesome, man. That's looking good. Okay. And so with tomato sauce, one thing too, nice pouring. We'll move this away. Perfect. See, if you don't have tomato sauce, what you can also do is just take a bunch of tomatoes and puree them. Or you can have tomato paste. This costs about 69 cents. Use 1 tablespoon of tomato paste and you just add water to it and that makes a really simple sauce. And you can freeze this. So just wrap it up in saran wrap, put it in a little plastic bag and put it in the freezer and take it out whenever you need it. All right, how's it, Lou? Is it good, Sayla? It's not a problem. We got solutions. Yeah, it's all good. How's that looking? Pretty good. What do you say? Almost there? All right. How's that tomato sauce? Good? I believe these are both low salt. So one thing you just want to be careful of, like we didn't add salt right away, and that's because each one of these ingredients, the broth, the tomato sauce, and the diced tomatoes could also contain salt. And so if you wanted to, you could put a little bit of salt in now, but we just held off so that way we can taste it as it's kind of towards the end.
Sounds wise.
Okay, we're good. Now we're gonna add in the garlic. I'm gonna turn this heat down. Go for it, ma'am. Yeah, awesome. Cool. Fill this baby up. If at any point you see anything sticking, there is no reason to panic. Just add a little water or a little bit of your broth and turn your heat on. Put it down low, a little bit lower. And this is what it's looking like now.
Oh, okay. Wow.
It smells really good.
It does. I know. We have to figure that out.
How
people can smell through the videos. It's so good, Sarah, isn't it? Is it making you hungry?
You want some of the beef? You got it, girl. So we're just looking to kind of let this sit in here for no longer than a minute. It's just going to take the bitterness out of that garlic and sweeten it up. We're not looking to brown the garlic.
Okay.
Yep, it's just going to get nice and flavorful. And then what we're going to do is we are going to add the diced tomatoes.
Okay.
So this is an addition that we decided to put in because we have amazing extra large tomatoes from SPO. This will add amazing freshness to it, and it's not going to change in terms of flavor of the recipe, or you don't need to worry about that. Just add it in and it'll be great. You want a little bit more? Go for it, Gabriella. And then we can do peppers. It'll be 2 peppers. You can do any color pepper.
Okay.
So if you have a red and a green, or just greens, you can add 2 of those.
Now, do the colors change the taste? Like, does a green pepper taste really different than a red?
Yeah. So these, the orange, the yellow, and the red are sweet.
Oh, okay.
They're so sweet. The green is a very fresh taste, but it doesn't have that sweetness to it. She does not like green peppers, and then finally she tried red peppers and orange peppers, and she's like, I love peppers! I'm like, I know! She's like, this is candy!
I love it.
Right? That was a day of transformation. Now we'll add 1 can of the diced tomatoes. We're gonna add 1 can of tomato sauce. Let's get this part out. right? And then we are going to add the chicken broth. You would like a straw? Ooh, I think I know where they are. I went through the cupboards yesterday.
Where is the
I will show you, my
Right in
dear.
that cabinet over there.
Yep, and then now we will also add some Italian seasoning. This is a pre-mixed one that I found at, I think, where was it? Like grocery outlet or something like that. But if you don't have a pre-mixed seasoning, you can use a half teaspoon of basil, a half teaspoon oregano, and then a half teaspoon of rosemary.
So when Grace Place has all these herbs growing this summer,
Yes.
is it the same quantity for fresh?
No,
and
it'll
it's dry?
it'll be different.
Okay.
Yep. I forget what the reduction is.
I don't either. I was wondering
Yeah,
about
I
that.
always have to look it up. And it's like one of those things, oh, you should know. But I
don't.
no,
Well,
definitely don't.
I think I just grabbed a handful and put it
Yeah,
in.
that's what I do too. I make the exact same way.
Hello.
And then Gabriella, do you mind just putting a little bit of salt and then pepper? That would be great. Thank you. Yay.
I like this twisting device.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
helpful. Some of them, though, they used to all come off, and now they don't. Ah,
I know.
so that's that. All you can do is know. And move on. All right, here you go. And then we'll stir that up. Oh, let me turn that. I think I meant to turn it up, and I turned it down. So is life in the kitchen.
That's right.
All right, and so let's tilt this and show them. All right. Oh, together now. Very
All
good.
right. Look.
Isn't
look.
that beautiful? The color,
Oh, yes.
all of that.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
So what we'll do now is we're just gonna bring this up to a simmer. And your goal at this point, we're so close, we're almost there. The goal at this point is just to soften up your vegetables.
Okay.
And then towards the very end, we will add rice. Now,
Okay.
if you're
Hey,
gonna
I
say,
just drank both of them at a
you
time.
made your own thing. So, say if you make this ahead of time, I wouldn't put the rice in right away. I would put that as you're reheating it up.
That makes sense.
So just keep it as is. If you're going to be serving it that evening or maybe for lunch, then you can add your rice in. Yep. Okay. Now I just kind of wait.
Excellent.
It's so beautiful.
Smaller one.
Sure, I'll get you a small one.
Oh, that looks
Wow. Does that
good.
look... Oh, and now we're boiling away.
Oh, nice. Yeah, go for the simmer.
Excellent. I'm going to taste a little bit of this. This is really good. I mean, it could use a little salt, but it doesn't need a lot.
Okay.
That was.
It's very flavorful.
Is it? Fantastic. And it's a soup that will get better as it settles.
Absolutely.
I love everything that typically like for soups and yeah, many other dishes. Like on the third day, breads and cakes, it just the flavor just settles in. All right, so we have simmered this away for probably about 10 minutes. And in the meantime, we did our dishes. Yay! Right now we have this soup and it looks like this. Everything is soft and tender.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
And what we'll
Beautiful.
do now, this is the final step.
Okay.
We'll add some parsley and rice, whatever
Okay.
order you want. Yep. And that's probably about 2 tablespoons. This just adds a really lovely freshness. And we can do 2 cups of rice. It can be a heaping cup. We don't need to get
Yes,
too crazy.
that's right.
Hey, Sayla.
Didn't I play with sand?
You can play with sand, baby. When Sayla was little, I actually kept like a tub of sand in the kitchen with me. And so as I was cooking, she would be, measuring, playing.
Oh, yeah.
And that way, she was close by. But she was also enjoying it and part of it, just in a different way.
That's right.
Okay.
That looks amazing.
All
Well done!
righty.
We did it!
We did it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you
Thank
for being with
you.
us. Be well.
Be well.
All right.